Hi, I'm Miranda Sale and I live in Red Bluff. I live with my husband and our little dog Casey. Right now I'm working at Bench Trucking Equipment. It's my husband's family's business and work as a secretary and I work at the front desk. And I really like it. I do accounts payable and things like that. I love working with people. I answer phones all day. I talk to people all day. I'm the first person that they get to see when they come in the office, so I deal with people all the time. As for my future, I really just want to be a stay-at-home mom with a college education and maybe working at some sort of business my husband does. Whatever he does, I'll kind of want to do something like that and be a secretary, that sort of thing, keep count of the books. But one of my encounters that I've had is I went to Mexico. We went on a cruise. We were only in Mexico for one day, but I feel like in one day I was able to see quite a bit. I was in eighth grade, and one of the things I remember most was how everyone was bargaining for things. Like we'd go somewhere and we'd say, we're just looking at something, and we'd walk away and like, oh, $10, and then we're like, no, it's okay, we're just looking, $5, and they just constantly going down, and it wasn't something that we were used to. And so that was really different. And my dad, who's like a complete tipper, he always tips way more than he needs to. And when we were in Mexico, they had these little bracelets that they were selling, and they were $5, and then they ended up doing them two for $5. Well, then my dad gave him a $5 tip, and every time he tipped someone, they were just like, thank you, and it was just different. And my mom, towards the end of the day, we were shopping, and they did the same thing that they were doing everywhere else, and they said, asked if we wanted this necklace because we were looking at it, and we're like, oh no, thank you, and they're like, okay, well, what about, and then like $8, and my mom's like, no, and then she goes, how about 5? And she did that, and my sister and I were completely embarrassed. We could not believe she did that, and we walked out of there, and we were just like, I can't believe you do that. That is so embarrassing. Blah blah blah. And my mom was just like, well, that's what they do here. I don't know what else to, that's just what they do. And now looking back, I see like, well, that's just what was normal for them, and that's how they mark their things up to be able to bargain down. And but my sister and I were just completely embarrassed she would even do that. And but another thing that I noticed was how many little kids were around, like on the street corners, like selling little packs of gum, and just for like 25 cents. And just everywhere we went, there was kids just all over, just selling like gum, bracelets, whatever it may be. And we were dad was constantly like giving him a quarter for a piece of gum, and it was really sad to me that they were having to, not, they weren't in school, and they were just, waiting for all of us tourists to get off the cruise to sell gum to them. And it was really sad. So I'm interested to see this class, to see different cultures and learn about different cultures and things like that, because I think it'll give me an understanding of how they live, and it'll really touch me, I think, because I know after seeing that when I was in eighth grade, I've never been anywhere else. It was just that one day in Mexico, and just from that one day, I can see that, you know, they live a much different life than we do, and I'm definitely very privileged. So that was my experience in another country, and I'm looking forward to this class. Thanks. Bye.